Hello, everyone. This is Wrestling Discussion. Please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. So, the New Day lately, huh? Ever since excommunicating Big E from the group officially, turning their back on Big E and really embracing the heel role, they've been getting the Dominic Mysterio treatment. Kicked out of the locker room, booed by the audience mercilessly, and generally hardly being allowed to speak. And this past Monday, Kofi's own mother walked out on him when they came to ringside. So this is very interesting, right? Great way to build up a heel tag team, and that's what I'm assuming they're going to be, a heel tag team. I don't know if they'll add another member and make it a full-fledged heel group. Right now, I'm looking at it as just a tag team, which is what I think it will be going forward, at least for a while. But, they couldn't attack Big E. They were just really mean to him, and look at the heat it's garnered. You almost wonder if they could attack him, if that would have taken away from it somehow. Hard to say, really, but it's going to be interesting moving forward. And I say that word interesting a lot, but I actually mean it here. I think you have a really strong tag team that's going to lead a Raw tag team division in 2025 going forward. I see them and the War Raiders, Ivar and Eric, really having a good little feud in the foreseeable future. I don't know if that's the WrestleMania match they want to go with, right? Hard to say. It's hard to say who they're going to face going forward, because there's no obvious opponent right now that is being built for them. Right now they're just garnering heat, trying to maximize their heat. Triple H seems to be booking them in a rather slow way, right? Because they're not attacking anyone right now. They're just sort of on the defensive with the entire roster, on the defensive with the entire crowd. They're coming out, and the audience is sort of doing the segment for them in a way where they give them so much heat that it just builds up. Now, who they choose to attack to, start maximizing that heat would be interesting, I think, I'll be honest, I said this in a previous video about John Cena, but I can see the New Day and Cena doing something in 2025. I wouldn't necessarily mind that being the first feud. You can definitely do a storyline there. I mean, Big E and John Cena go back. Obviously, it was John Cena that Big E attacked first upon his debut, but the footage is out there. Big E trained at the Hard Knock South gym with John Cena. I'm pretty sure Xavier Woods was there, and Kofi might have even made a stop by. Probably. I think both their names are on that wall that Cena has down there. But, that's something you could definitely go with. John Cena comes out, gets the massive pop, starts the babyface promo. Out comes Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston to interrupt. They start, talking down to John Cena, saying, hey, you're Big E's friend. This is all your fault. We don't want you here, sort of thing. And then you go from there. What match you would create at Elimination Chamber? I don't know. Do you give Cena a partner? Let him do a tag match at Elimination Chamber? Or do you give him a one-on-one match with either Xavier or Kofi? I definitely don't think that's the WrestleMania program for Cena. I think that is a short-term 1-month program. As I said, I think they're a great heel tag team that you could really build around. Where it goes from there, who knows? The Wyatt Six, when they get done, finish with their stuff with Karrion Kross, Scarlett, and that group, that could definitely be a way you go. I could definitely see that. Uncle Howdy, Bo Wyatt who actually plays him. Character was built around getting back at people who mistreat their friends, who mistreat those around him, right? I mean, who was the Wyatt Six first victim? Chad Gable. Why did they go after Chad Gable? Because he mistreated Otis and Maxine Dupree and Akira Tozawa, right? That means, when you think about it, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, what they did to Big E, makes him a prime candidate for a feud with the Wyatt Six. So that's kind of how I see that going. You got the Wyatt Six, you got John Cena. Where it goes from here, it's going to be fun to watch. I think this sort of slow cooking, burning booking, I should say, that Triple H is doing with them is rather interesting, because they're not attacking people right now. You know, they're just sort of walking around arrogantly and cockily, and the other rosters who are upset at them for how they treated Big E, and the audience being upset for how they treated Big E, and the announcers being upset for how they treated Big E. It's building the heat for them. They're not having to actually do anything. No big attacks, no 2-on-1 assault where they put someone through a table, make them bleed, bust them up sort of thing. It's just building organically, which is working for them. But that's all for this one, guys. Thanks.